ZWCAD has reached a point where calling it just an AutoCAD alternative really doesn't do it justice anymore. It now comes packed with smart features that can seriously upgrade your CAD workflow. And in this video, I'll walk you through 4 smart ZWCAD features that you probably did not know about. But once you do, you'll want to use them every single day. Now, first one in our list is a smart mouse. With a smart mouse, you can dynamically adjust your commands based on what you are doing, giving you quick access to relevant tools and speeding your workflow. Let me show you how it works.
Here I have my very simple mouse cursor here, and let's say I want to start a command. All I need to do is just right click, hold my mouse and draw its name like this. This is L and the line command will start. Okay, what about erase? All right, here it is, erase. Not just that, if I just move it up, it will start open command. If I move it to the left, it will start undo command. So essentially it is going to launch the commands that are preset. And where are these commands preset? Well, if you go to smart and settings in this smart mouse panel, you can see how these gestures are pre-configured. So if I move my cursor up, it's going to open new window. Down will close the existing tab. Left is undo, right is redo. To the top right corner, it's going to open circle, arc, zoom, and so on. And by the way, you can change it. You can just modify it however you want. Also, as you know, I started line command with this. So this is the gesture. So down and to the right, kind of like drawing L shape. So that's line. Once again, you can change it or you can add more gestures using this. So you can just assign something like P and the command could be print and you are done. Just click add and your command is now added. So if you now make P, ZWCAD will simply launch the print command. There it is. It's as easy as that.
Now the next up is a smart voice. It's an excellent feature for adding markups and notes simply by speaking. Perfect for reviews and collaboration. Let me show you how it works.
Once again, this one is a really smart feature. So I'll go to smart and here we have a voice note feature. So it's kind of like adding markups, but rather than using text, you will be using voice notes. Let me show you how it works. So here I'll go to this smart voice note option and then I'll just select an area. Here maybe I'll just highlight this part and now a voice note speech bubble will show up. Now I want to move this door to the left side. So I'll just speak it and it will record my voice. So I'll just press and hold my left click. Now it's recording. So my annotation or my markup is, well, add this door to the left. Let go and it's recorded. As you can see, my antivirus program is actually telling this thing that this ZWCAD software is currently accessing the microphone because it's recording my voice. So that's totally fine. I can ignore this warning. And then if you want to play it, you can simply click and it's going to play it. Similarly, you can just record as many voice notes as you want. And you can even go to voice manager and you can manage all the voice notes that you have recorded. If you want to, you can delete it, you can play it, you can change it. If you don't want to show these voice notes, you can also show or hide them using this toggle.
Now the third feature is Smart Match and Batch Block. It's a real productivity booster that helps you apply changes across multiple objects and blocks in just seconds. Let me show you how it works.
All right, and let's now talk about the next great feature, which is Smart Match. So of course I'll go to Smart tab here and I'll select Smart Match. And let me tell you about the problem. So the problem is we have these objects here that look like door, but they are not. Maybe let me just close it and let me just show you what I mean. So if I hover my cursor here, you can see that this is just an arc. This stuff right here is a polyline. So it's not yet a block. So we can recognize this feature because it's a door, but in the drawing, ZWCAD is not recognizing it as a door. So rather than just making one of the doors here, then copying and pasting it everywhere, we can use a smart match to copy it all and then convert it all into a block using batch block option. So let me first start with smart match, and the first option here is specifying source object. Well, I'll just click on this box here and I'll select the source object, which is this and this. So these two objects actually make the block. So select and we are done. Press enter. Now if you want to match objects that are at different angle, then select this, and of course this one is at a different, so is this and so is this. We want to match it. And also if the scale is different and you still want to match it, select this. So we want both things selected. Also you can select the threshold or how closely you want the match to resemble the original object. In this case, I'll keep very small threshold because they are just the copies of original object. And then I'll click on match and it will recognize all the similar objects. As you can see, a green tick mark will show up here. Now, if you press enter, it will select it all, and that's kind of about it. But now let's go to batch block, and batch block already has this smart match option. So here I'll click on match object, and once again smart match will open up. The workflow will be exactly the same, so you can just select the two objects. There we are, everything is same, and then click on match. There we are, it is done. Press enter and we are back to batch block. Now this is where you can convert these objects into block references. So you need to give it a name. So let's call it new door. If you want to add a description, that goes here, and if you want to pick a base point, you can click here and then select a base point. In this case, I'll select this lower left corner as base point. If you want to select these features, like if you want to make it annotative, this is the checkbox. Scale uniformly. Well, yes, we want to scale it uniformly, so keep it checked. Also, you can change the unit, which I'm not going to do that, and then I'll click on batch block and done. Now if I hover my cursor here, this one will show up as a block. Not just that, if I go to quick properties, you can see that the name is now new door. So you don't have to manually make separate blocks using the similar features.
And the final and my favorite is raster image vectorization. This allows you to convert scanned images into clean editable CAD drawings with ease. Let me show you how it works.
Let's now go to a really very interesting feature, which is vectorization, and for this I'm going to open a blank tab. And let's first start by attaching a simple JPEG image. So I'll go to insert, attach, and from here I'll select this floor plan drawing and open. I'll simply click OK with the default options and I'll click here. Now this image was created using ChatGPT. Of course you can create any kind of image if you want, and I'm using it as a reference just to show you how easy it is to attach an image like this and then convert it into real drawing using vectorization feature. So let's go to smart, and before I select this vectorization, I need to go to this vectorization configuration. Now this is where you can tell ZWCAD what you are vectorizing. So in this case, it's a CAD drawing, so it's better to select a CAD drawing option here. If you are using a contour, then it's better to select contour, because then it will recognize contour lines quite easily. After selecting it, you can select this option, set current, and then it will use those settings. As this is a CAD drawing, I'll keep CAD drawing selected, set current, which is already done, and then close it. Okay, so with that, we can now go to vectorization option and then select the image. So I'll click the boundary and the vectorization is complete as quickly as that. Now we have an option here. Do you want to modify the vector graphics? Well, I'll select yes for now. And this is essentially a simple option that lets you combine different lines that are still broken. So if you zoom into the drawing area, you can actually see the areas where you can kind of combine it. So maybe I'll just go to this part right here, and as you can see, it is broken, but it's better to just connect it like that. Okay, not very good result, of course, but yes, it will be better to modify it using a single straight line, but you got the picture, right? So you can use this feature to combine different lines. Not only that, you can even break it. Once you are done figuring this out, for example, maybe here, it's better to just combine it like that. So once you are done it, click on exit, and yes, we want to exit the modification. Click OK, and we are done. Now I can hide this background image. So select, isolate, hide object, and now you can see the vectorized image, and the green area is our modified part of this image. Of course, it needs a lot of cleanup work, but at least you now have a template to start with. You don't need to start from scratch. Also, as I mentioned, this drawing was from ChatGPT, so there are very random lines and all. The sketches are moving everywhere, but in a real exported drawing from ZWCAD, the end result will be much more accurate.
So which of these features caught your attention the most? Let me know in the comments down below. And if you haven't tried ZWCAD yet, don't forget to grab the 30-day free trial from the link in the description. I'll catch you in the next video.